Welcome to the 80s. Welcome back to 1984. Newest thing since 1983.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to talk about the 1984 arcade in Springfield, Missouri. And here's my roving reporter, Mr. Indiseoul, who does the Greatest American Hero podcast, Vetrix Radio, and VR Enclave. So what'd you think of the 1984 arcade, Indy?
Oh, it's an awesome place. Just once you go inside, just walk in and it feels like you've gone back in time to the 1980s.
They have quite a few games there.
Oh yeah, they've really increased since the first time I went there, which was about 3 years ago. First time I did a video on my YouTube channel of that arcade. Since then, they've actually upgraded and added a basement level in which they have like a little sofa area where you can sit and watch 80s movies playing on the VCR there. And then you walk a little further, and they've got all these other arcade caps down in the basement. I believe it was this year that they opened up their basement arcade section. They still got pinball machines, not a huge number, but, you know, about a dozen or so pinball machines, and quite a few machines, like some of your favorites, Tempest, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Original Asteroids machines. Of course, they've got the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back stand-up and the original Star Wars cockpit, which is really awesome. Still running. It's right there in their main attraction window, so you can see it if you walk by.
Oh, that's a great cabinet, man.
Don't walk by. It's a great place. And friendly guys that run it. I talked to them for a little bit when I was filming the video, and it's still a pretty cheap place to go. I mean, it used to be $5, now it's $7.50. You pay at the door, and you can play all the games for the day. The only games you have to pay extra for are the pinball games, which you have to pay like an extra, I think it's an extra 50 cents or something, because pinball machines are expensive to maintain.
Yes.
So they require a little extra payment, but all the regular video arcade cabs are free play, set on free play. So once you pay the door charge, then you can play all day.
What's some of the games that you played mostly in there?
Of course, Spy Hunter, because I love that game. Elevator Action, another game I love to play and play every time I go into the arcade. Played some Star Wars, of course. Had a go at the Tempest machine. Of course, I didn't do too well. I suck at Tempest. Terrible at that game, but it's fun. It's a beautiful, beautiful machine. I played some Pac-Man and Galaga, of course. Two of my favorites. I played some Dig Dug and a few others, which, I played tons. Just played a lot of games that I had always wanted to play, but never got a chance to because, I played them in emulation, but never on the actual arcade. One of my favorite experiences was the Battle Zone game. They have an actual Battle Zone cab in there, and that was a really, really awesome experience to finally get to play that.
Oh, yeah, that's a great game, too.
It is so beautiful.
Especially the bass sounds to it.
Yeah. Sounds are incredible, and just the way you look through the periscope-like thing, it just looks so cool. This looks like you're actually controlling a tank. It's a really unique experience that you don't get by playing the VCS version.
So they got like 1980s music playing and the core.
Yep, they've got lots of 1980s posters and stuff from Back to the Future on one of the walls. They've got movie posters everywhere. And they're constantly playing 80s music, and they've got TVs with like 80s era MTV videos showing on there, which is pretty cool.
I did see in one of the videos you took that there was a lot of 80s magazines laying around.
Yeah, they just got 80s magazines and even 80s high school yearbooks and college yearbooks just laying around. You can take a look at, the 80s hairstyles back in the day.
Yeah. So overall, what do you think of the 1984 arcade?
Well, if you're ever in Springfield, it is a must visit. If you love video games, there's no excuse for you to not go there, because it really is an awesome experience.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching.